Hello, Richard. I am so sorry that it's taken me this long to answer your final question in this letter that you sent, but today I'll finally do it. The last question that Richard from Schoharie County asks is, what are your thoughts on the abortion issue? Do you agree with Roe versus Wade decision? And if not, what changes should be made? Well, I think it's a good time to answer this question because of the new appointee to the Supreme Court. And who are pro-choice are very nervous that a conservative Supreme Court judge might overturn Roe versus Wade. And I have a real problem with the fact that this court decision is used like a gun against our head every time a president is elected, every time a new Supreme Court judge is appointed. I encourage states to make sure that they have abortion laws on their books that they're happy with, so that this Roe versus Wade being overturned or upheld is not constantly at their backs. So what do I feel about the abortion issue? Now, anyone who is anti-abortion, I would like to ask you, are you also anti-war? Because in war, inevitably, young children die. 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, newborns, teenagers, adults die. A lot of citizens die in war. So are you anti-war? If your answer is no, then probably you should start fighting against war first before you take up the anti-abortion issue. Now, I understand that some people find abortion horrible, and I don't think that anybody should be made to financially support anything that they disagree with like that. But right now, federal dollars don't go towards abortion clinics. It's state dollars that do. So that's out of my arena. And I also want to make a comment about some of the legislation that is perennially tried to go through in Congress is to limit abortions to 20 weeks, not beyond 20 weeks. Well, only about 1%, 1.5% of abortions take place after 20%, and I can't imagine the conditions that those parents, the woman, is going through, which might lead her to make that decision that late, because that's really very late. Perhaps there is some problem with the baby, which would be a horrible, horrible, horrible thing to have to decide. And do we want government coming in and taking part in that decision, making it even harder and more difficult on that woman? I don't think I want to do that. Also, the only thing that government could do is outlaw safe abortions, because abortions will continue, and they will continue under unsafe conditions. So we don't want that. Sure, we want to reduce the number of abortions because it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. It's like gun rights. No one wants to exercise that right, really. Really don't want to. But what's the alternative? The alternative is worse. So if, for those of you who are anti-abortion, I'm pro-choice, I think that this is really an important thing to do, is make pregnancy tests widely available so that women can find out sooner. Make fertility tests cheap and readily available. I'm not saying make that available through the government, but through nonprofits, charities. Make it really, really easy for women to get the morning after pill. Help reduce unwanted pregnancies. I think that's the way to go. So that's it, Richard. Thank you for your questions, and I hope I've answered them to your satisfaction. Thank you.